Street Fighter 6. It's a fun game. Now that we got the boring stuff out of the way, let's talk about lobbies. Ever since you've been able to play fighting games online, lobbies have become a popular way to get players in the same space. Some games are different from others, letting you walk around and communicate with other players, but for the most part, the main point of a lobby is waiting for a match. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of lobbies for a few different reasons. I feel like it elongates the time between finding a match since you're at the mercy of everyone else instead of a matchmaking system. In some games, all you can do while waiting at a station is nothing. No training mode, no spectating, no moving around. Just pull up a YouTube video on the side and wait. Also, after a while of a game being out, 99% of the lobbies become useless space. Like, there are so many lobbies you could join, but most of them are just empty. Even if you do see a lobby with people, seeing a low number next to it probably discourages you from joining and might turn you away completely. I guess what I'm trying to say is, lobbies create a lot of downtime and not a lot to do with it. So what about the Battle Hub? Has it continued the trend of boring, uninteresting lobbies? Well, let's enter it and find out. After being hit with the most angelic beat I've ever heard, you're given the choice to instantly join a lobby or pick your own. You know how I said the low numbers in lobbies discourages people from joining? Well, having a bar to represent the players makes it a lot more ambiguous. You can make an argument that having more information is better, but I think long term, this change puts a lot of that number discouragement to rest. Other options such as a friends list and tournament tab are also available, which are some nice quality of life features. After you've picked your lobby, you're entered into the Battle Hub. Visually, this is by far, and I mean by far, the most aesthetically pleasing lobby in any fighting game. Street Fighter 6 already has incredible presentation, and this calm and cool lobby with colorful accents around the arena just adds to it. In the background you have some nice light jazz playing, which beautifully juxtaposes the brutal loss I get when playing a match. Overall, my senses are very pleased. Now the avatars in this game are actually build your own avatars. Usually you have a preset body and get to edit already existing assets, but here you can just create whoever you want to and show it off to everyone else. It also ties in nicely to the World Tour mode because progression is shared between the two modes. You also have a body shop and a clothing shop available in the hub, so you don't have to play World Tour if you don't want to. You probably should though, as in the center of the lobby is the Avatar Fight Arena. When you get special moves in World Tour, you can equip them to your character and fight against other people's avatar as well. Again, a completely optional activity for you to do, if you so please. Capcom, please let my family go. If you head to the back of the hub, you'll see multiple arcade machines loaded up with older Capcom arcade games. You have the option for a high score mode or just free play, and play as long as you like. Capcom straight up added ROMs for their classic titles, put it in its own section, and gave you the option to play them. And if you want single player Street Fighter 6, you can head over to the other side for extreme battles. Just fun gimmick rounds that you have easy access to whenever you like. Another thing the Battle Hub pushes is the new addition of clubs. If you want to find a group of like-minded people, then go ahead and search for it. There's also a stand for tournaments, which I haven't participated in, but I imagine that will change as well. Everything I talked about so far are just fun, optional things to do. I haven't even gotten to the main point of the Battle Hub, being the cabinets. On the surface, it's just like any other game. You sit down at one of them and wait for someone to join. But again, it's the options you have while waiting that make it much better. You can go into training mode with whatever character you have selected, great on its own, but the big game changer is you have the option to spectate another match while you're waiting. This single-handedly fixes my main issue with the lobby system, having options to do while waiting for a match. The Battle Hub is the answer I was looking for when wanting a good lobby system. It does have its problems, like I wish you could minimize the chat, and could auto-join a cabinet like in Guilty Gear, but it is by far the best example of a lobby I've seen in a fighting game. It really all comes down to that one word: options. You have the option to do so many different activities in a lobby that it almost seems overwhelming. It makes it as easy as possible for you to wait for an opponent by giving you options while waiting. I just find it amazing that a mechanic that has been one of my least favorite things about the genre has turned into something that I look forward to joining. Thank you all for watching, and take care.